tournament MCs, Mr. Kyle Fender and Monish Patel.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to, I think this is day 3 here at the Peachtree District State Championship here at the beautiful Mercer University. How are y'all doing this morning? We are so glad we've been able to get through 60 plus matches at this point, and it's not even the beginning of the fun, because today we have all the awards, we have all of the playoffs and everything else, so it is very much about to get very chaotic, very fun, very fast. But I want to say really quickly, right, regardless of what happens this weekend, I really want to remind you guys made it here. Out of all the teams in the state of Georgia, U45 made it here to this arena to be able to have the chance to represent this state at the first World Championships. So give yourselves a round of applause. And regardless of where this season goes for you today, the skills that you've learned today are going to apply not just for the rest of your first career, but also going into your own lives, whether it be inside the workplace or outside the workplace, in being a better human being. And what I want you to think about is this as well. FIRST has progressed so much in the past 30 plus years. And I think back to, I was looking at Flickr of our GeorgiaFIRST Flickr and looking at all the different pictures of where we started to where we're at now. And then the changes from the different students that have come out from this program, which makes me think, what do the next 30 years look like? What do the next 50 years look like for our next generation of FIRST students? And so I want to thank you guys, because you guys are a part of setting the new bar of what FIRST students are going to do in the future. So thank you guys so much for everything you've done this season, everything you're going to be doing today, and then what you're going to do going into the future. One thing I do want to say as well, I will always say this because it's always true. There is no exit plan. None. I've tried many times, and for some reason, Connie keeps bringing me back. Don't know why. But here's the thing. I come back because of one simple reason. People paid it forward to me to be able to make experiences like this, whether it be my coaches or my mentors, right? And a lot of those coaches and mentors were FIRST alumni. And so now I get to do that. I've been able to mentor different teams. I've been able to coach, and I'm still a volunteer for the last 20 years. So I want to encourage you guys, if this is your last year, or even if you are thinking about what is the next step after your FIRST experience, I want you guys to think about becoming part of the FIRST alumni family. You can go to firstinspires.org/alumni to find out more. But also here in the state of Georgia, we're also going to be doing more things for our alumni, because let's be honest, our alumni are one of the greatest reasons why GeorgiaFIRST is one of the top programs in the nation when it comes to FIRST robotics. I fully support that, from our AV to our referees to all of our staff here. They're one of the big reasons why, other than Connie is amazing at recruiting talent. I'm just going to say that off the bat. But one of the big reasons I believe, personally, is because we have such a strong alumni family. And we want you to become a part of it as well. So if you look up there, we actually have a QR code. We're going to be doing an event for alumni this summer down at Johnson Research and Development. If you want to learn more about what we're doing here at GeorgiaFIRST, and honestly, what opportunities there are for you here in the state of Georgia, whether you came here from Georgia or if you're already an alumni, what opportunities there are for you with things like sponsors here at our competitions, whatever else, we want you to join us. So scan that QR code, join us on June 13th, find out more, and we are excited to have you guys as part of the FIRST family. Whether you're seniors, you're down here for the senior photo, or you're already a part of the FIRST alumni family. So thank you guys so much for an amazing weekend.
Of course. Now, I want to point out a little bit more about the alumni program. So if you're an alumni, and right here, quick 10 seconds, raise your hand. If you're an alumni, look at that. Look at how many people we have on our volunteer staff to make sure you get an amazing program such as FIRST. Please give them a huge round of applause. Incredible.
I also want to make sure We're only singing out to alumni because that's part of the script. I do love all of our volunteers. I want to make sure that's very clear, okay? Yeah. I don't want any beefs today, all right? We already have all this stuff that I had to spend the energy on. I love all of you, just making sure.
That's in the script too.
Is
all
it?
Right. I'd like to make sure that we introduce our first speaker with all the same gracious professionalism. Here to tell you more about how you can consider Mercer University as an option, please welcome Mr. Mark Fox, Director of Undergraduate Admissions at Mercer University.
Good morning, good morning. I'm Mark Fox, the Director of Admissions here at Mercer University, and on behalf of our entire campus community, welcome to the final day of FIRST Robotics at Mercer University. It's Saturday, guys, so I imagine batteries are charged, bots are dialed in, but I also imagine some of you guys are running on nothing but caffeine, 3 hours of sleep, and pure determination. I see you, and I admire you. So FIRST Robotics has become one of our favorite new traditions here at Mercer University. Not because we love robots, we do, but it's because we love what they stand for. They stand for innovation, collaboration, big ideas. They look a lot like, you guys look a lot like our Mercerians. Because here at Mercer, we believe in learning by doing, whether that's in the lab, the field, or across the globe. Through programs like our Mercer on Mission, we go out into the world, into the community, and we solve real-world problems. That's why we say at Mercer, everyone majors in changing the world. That's why you see it on the banners. But we also like to support FIRST Robotics in a tangible way. So this past year, we have selected 5 students who are receiving FIRST Robotics scholarships from Mercer University. And we are excited. Yes, thank you. And who knows, there could be more next year. But we're excited about the impact that they're going to make, not just on our campus community, but across the globe. So today, I hope you've had a chance to experience Mercer. If you haven't, please get out on campus, visit, see Macon as well. And we wish you guys the very best, and we hope you'll have an opportunity to one day be a Mercerian and also change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fox, and what an amazing, amazing opportunity here it is to come to Mercer University, study in such a fabulous campus. Now, throughout the year, Georgia First is represented at the Department of Education level by a distinguished group of students, your CTSO officers. They meet on a regular basis, attending leadership meetings and advocacy events. Please welcome to the field Avi Agrawal, Alessio Toniolo, Zara Wang, and via pre-recorded video, Kartik Singh.
Hey guys, we're your CTSO board. I'm Avi, and I'm on Team 2415, and I'm your VP of Innovation for this year. We wanted to take this moment to thank you guys for being an awesome community and to give you guys a few announcements. We're so glad to have had the opportunity to serve y'all. And we're so, so proud of all the work you guys have done to get here. Peachtree District Championships. Can we get a round of applause for all the hard work you've done? And I also want to take a moment to recognize all the work you guys are going to do, whether it be in college, at Worlds, or in the workforce. Y'all are truly awesome, and y'all's time here at FIRST has truly set you guys up to succeed. Once again, thank you guys for being awesome. From the CTSO board, I want to hand off to Zara for an announcement.
So like Kyle said, all high school seniors and current alumni, we're going to be having an alumni event in June at the Johnson Research Center. So I'll be an alumni, and I'm going to be there, and I really hope to see all of you, because it'd be amazing to see all these great faces again. So thank you. And I'm Zara from Team 1683.
Hey y'all, I'm Alessio Toniolo. I'm from Manatees back there. Go Manatees. Today, for the first time ever, we are doing March Madness brackets. So we will be handing out March Madness brackets, one per team. Please fill in who you think is going to go all the way. I got Manatees going all the way. Yep. And then whoever wins or whoever has the most accurate bracket, we will be collecting them before Alliance selection, and there will be plushies and other giveaways for the winner.
And finally, as Monish said, we have a pre-recorded note from our president this year, Karthik. Take it away.
Hello, PCH. This is your president signing off for this year. I hope you guys all had an amazing, amazing Reefscape season, and I hope that no matter what happens this weekend, you all can be proud of your team's progress because you guys finally made it to the state championships. Once again, best of luck to everybody this weekend. Make sure you celebrate that progress and make sure you act with gracious professionalism and cooperation, and I hope you guys all have an amazing, amazing end to the season.
All right, thank you, CTSO officers. You'll also see them running our Peachtree Live segments right up there. So if you have an opportunity to get into some of those segments, please say yes, they're kind of cool. Now, continuing with our Where Are They Now spotlight, please welcome FRC alumni, Ms. Hannah Dale, Project Manager at IT Applications at Griffles.
Hello, hello. So I did cry when writing this, so if you see me crying while saying it, I'm so sorry. But those who don't know me, I am Hannah Dale. I was on Team 5582 for all 4 years of high school. I was the team captain for 2 of those years. In my time, I also interned for our very own Connie Haynes. So you can say FIRST was kind of my entire life in high school. I did about nothing else. I have sat in these stands and I have felt exactly the way you guys are feeling right now going into Alliance selection, wondering, will my team make it? How far will we go? Will we make it to Worlds? So I understand you guys are doing just fine. But when I wasn't competing, I was volunteering. I think by my senior year, I came to every single week of FRC, so that was fun. And I was also interning for Connie, and wow, what a woman. I know some of y'all see her down here and you're like, wow, that's the lady with the microphone telling people where to go. But she does way, way more than that. FIRST would not be what it is without her. And actually, if you guys enjoyed any of the events that you went to this year, can we just give a big round of applause for Connie and just a big thank you? Connie showed me what it means to lead with both precision, compassion, and empathy. Working alongside her gave me a whole new appreciation for what it means to put on an FRC event, both in the on-season, in the off-season, from getting sponsors to the events to getting the locations for the events. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. And she showed me what it means to truly work in a field that you are passionate in. Now, to all of the students here, whether in your first season, your last season, whether you've done robotics all 4 years of high school, whether you're a senior doing it for your first year, you're doing something incredible. If you don't continue robotics after this, you're still doing something incredible. I know it can be heartbreaking being on the field and seeing your robot fail, break, not do what you want. But you made it here, and that is enough. You did amazing. Okay. And then I want to share one quick story about how FIRST impacted my life. So my senior year, all 4 years of high school, really, I said I did not want to be an engineer. I hated math, did not want to do it, not for me, but I was still here. And one of the volunteers pulled me aside my senior year and said, nope, you're an engineer. You're going to be an engineer. You will do it. And I was like, I don't think so. It's not for me. But I went home that night and changed all of my college applications to say engineer. And now here I am 7 years later with a degree in industrial engineering. And yeah, so my challenge to you guys, it was very hard. My challenge to you guys is to talk to everyone. Every single volunteer you see here has so much experience, from the FIRST alumni to the ones who weren't in FIRST, who are here out of their own free will, who just genuinely saw something that they love and want to be here. talk to all of them. Talk to the other fellow students, whether they're a senior, whether they're a freshman. You might have an impact on their life as well. Talk to the other mentors. Just talk to people. And I know we're robotics kids. That's a little silly to say, please talk to people. We're introverts. But please do it. It does make an impact. Okay, so as you're going into these final matches, remember, it's not just about winning, it's about learning. And everything that you can take from today, just take this. You're doing great, you will do great, and keep on promoting first.
Thank you, Hannah, for what an inspirational story. Did you have something to say about that? That was incredible.
No, it just proves. Listen, I told you, First alumni, best product, one of the best products that come out from First, and she's like a shining example. So I don't really have to add anything to that.
Absolutely. Now, to make an event like this run smoothly, it takes literally hundreds of volunteers to run every department and make sure an event runs like this. So let's show your appreciation, starting off with the people in the blue shirts right here. Please wave your hand, judges. Hopefully you've had a chance to meet and impress them. Please welcome back your hardworking referees. Please show your appreciation for another talented group of volunteers, your robot inspectors, CSAs, led by lead robot inspector Mr. Jeff Reese and Charles Dangler. As they're walking, a reminder that all teams must be re-inspected after their final qualification match today to be eligible for the playoff tournament. There are so many other volunteers that put in countless hours of work to make sure an event like this is put together well. The planning for an event like this starts last year, so it takes almost a full year to make sure you have everything you need to have a competitive season. Please appreciate your field volunteers, which includes your resetters, cuers, scorekeepers, FTAs, led by Jackie Holland and Mr. Adam Britton and Rick Cosbab. Your field supervisor, Mr. Tommy Hutchins. Lead event director, Miss Beth Culp. Lead cuers, Miss Kathy Wood. Scorekeepers, Mr. Ray Sperlin and Adam Bennett. Your talent on the field, led by Mr. Roy McConnell. Your amazing AV team, led by Mr. Scott Lee, Ross Lindsay, and Matthew Zakoon. Your pit volunteers, led by your awesome pit admin supervisor, Miss Melissa Cosbab, Aaron Bentley, and Ashi Patel. Lead electrical and layout, Mr. Parker Bass. Our team liaison, Miss Lisa Hatch. And our over-the-top practice field lead, Mr. Kellen Hill. And the people making sure all our volunteers have everything they need at all times and are assigned exactly where we need to be. Your lead volunteer coordinators, Miss Tiffany Dean and Danny Daly.
All right. Well, here's how it's about to go down. We still have some qualification matches to go through. Then, once we get through our qualification matches, one of my favorite parts of the day, alliance selection, where drama meets strategy. Very fun. Then we'll go into our playoffs where we will have 8 alliances to determine who will be the champion here, not just at any qualifier event, but at the Peachtree District State Championship, and who will represent the state of Georgia at the First World Championships in Houston. Then, littered in during our playoffs, we also have some really nice awards, some really nice hardware to go along with it. So stay tuned. Don't leave, because this is about to be a show. And also remember, safety first, be aware, follow what the safety teams are saying, as well as, obviously, we want to make this a safe event, so if anything strange is happening, find a trusted adult or find a volunteer. And before we get underway with our fun matches, let us do the national anthem done by our Georgia First Choir.
Please stand for the national anthem.
Thank you to our amazing choir. Now, with all that being said, it's time to get into our qualification matches and figure out who our captains are going to be this afternoon. So, we need robots here on the field, but before we even get to our match, we need to reintroduce our game announcers for today. First of all, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Roy McConnell, and taking first chair today, Mr. Dylan Bernier.
Good morning, Macon! Let's meet the teams in our first qualification match.